Good morning. So good to be with you all this morning. Such sweet memories I have of, and fond memories of Providence Christian Academy. And as I sit here this morning, I have prepared remarks, but to see the young students performing and what they're learning, the excellence that is pursued here at this institution, and the glorifying of God in everything that is said and done. It just brings back such sweet memories for me. And I'm so relieved to hear that Mrs. Kunz has come out of retirement and the school is in such good hands. It's been over 20 years since I was introduced to Providence Christian Academy. I was searching for a school for my children. And I came upon a school that was a junior high, senior high, and my children were of kindergarten and second grade. And I was intrigued by what I saw and what I heard. And it led me to get involved at Providence and then encouraged them to start a grammar school so that my children had some place to attend. I got a call from my son Mitchell last week, and out of the blue he says, "Dad, I understand now why at Providence I had 5 years of Latin." He says, "I didn't get it then and I didn't like it, but I get it now." My wife and I, as Christian parents, made a decision that it wasn't an option for us to send our children to the government schools. If you leave here with anything from my talk, and remember anything, I want you to remember this. Neutrality is a myth. If a school is not committed to the truth, then it's not a place where we want to have our children educated. Remember that dialogue between Pontius Pilate and Jesus. And Pilate says to Jesus, "What is truth?" One of my favorite theologians, Abraham Kuyper, once wrote, "There is not one square inch in the whole domain of our human existence over which Christ, who is sovereign over all, does not cry, 'Mine.' It all belongs to Him." Jesus Christ is Lord of all. He's the Lord of history. He's the Lord of science. He's the Lord of mathematics. He's the Lord of education. He's the Lord of that nasty business that I got into, politics. He's the Lord of all. I spent my last 17 years in the state capitol. I really miss this place. And I think I'm pretty much an expert on the idea as Christian parents, as Christian grandparents, as a community, as the pastor, certainly made reference to. We are a community. We are the body of Christ. We do not want to be sending our children to an institution that doesn't believe that Jesus Christ is Lord of all. And we don't want to be in a place where we just want a seat at the table. We want to know who's at the head of the table. So I would encourage you and continue to encourage you that this institution is worth your prayers, worth your investment. You know, I only regret that my 5 grandchildren that the Lord has blessed me with are in Kansas City and Tampa, Florida. Because if they were in St. Louis, they would be at Providence Christian Academy. So, thank you all for being here today.